14 huge EastEnders spoilers for next week from the 20th to the 24th of November 2023. 1. Dean is left furious. It's launch day for the Beale's Pie and Mash shop, but Dean is furious to see "rapist" written in graffiti across the window. Certain that it's down to Linda, Dean has a nasty confrontation with her and the nights in front of a crowd where he states he can sue Linda for slander. 2. Dean has a violent run-in with George. Elaine and George are worried legal action could result in her losing the pub, and after seeking advice from Jack, Linda reluctantly goes to strike a truce with Dean. When her efforts to cool the situation fail, Ian and Cindy demand that Dean back down or their business will never take off. During a tense standoff upstairs at the Vic, George lashes out at Dean, who falls down the stairs and lies motionless at the bottom. 3. Vinny worries about Suki. Vinny worries when Suki continues to show signs of stress and exhaustion, while Priya and Ravi row at number 41. Vinny is further concerned to discover that she never picked up her prescription for antidepressants from the doctor. 4. Priya kisses Nish. Nish steps in to resolve a problem with Avani's passport. Grateful, Priya passionately kisses him, leaving Nish is horrified, especially when he realizes Suki and Vinny are standing in the doorway. 5. Cindy is forced to tell the truth. Linda, George and Cindy are in shock as they rush to Dean. Cindy calls an ambulance and tells everyone she didn't see what happened, making Ian furious that she's covering for George. At the hospital, Ian begs Cindy not to lie for George as she could end up back inside, and she agrees to tell the police the truth. 6. Linda faces a dilemma. After discovering that George is on a suspended sentence and will go to prison, Linda takes matters into her own hands. Linda reels over recent events and is horrified when Elaine makes it clear she wants her to say whatever it takes to get George off the hook. Linda struggles with the impact the past few days have had on her. 7. Suki opens up to Vinny. Nish is appalled when Suki accuses him of enjoying the kiss and tells Priya to pack her bags. At Minute Mart, Suki is cut deep to see Eve happy with her new love interest, Tessa. Rethinking her earlier decision, Suki convinces Nish to give Priya another chance, knowing that having lots of family around will mean she doesn't have to be alone with him. When Vinny privately questions Suki on why she's being so forgiving, she opens up about the depth of her unhappiness in her marriage and how much she hates Nish. Devastated, Vinny tells Suki that if she wants to be with Eve, he won't stand in her way. 8. Sam is back. Sam crashes back into Walford and brings a whole heap of trouble with her. She begs Phil to help her as she owes a drug boss a lot of money. Kat is furious that Phil is considering paying off Sam's debts. 9. Suki makes a major decision. Nish sticks his nose into Minute Mart business, enraging and increasingly desperate Suki once again. Eve spots the argument, and Suki asks if they can talk. Suki tells Eve that Vinny has given his blessing to them being together. However, Eve doesn't want to go back to a closeted relationship now she's got Tessa. Later, Suki tells Vinny she's going to leave Nish and start a new life. 10. Sam is in trouble. Sam, who still hasn't gone to see Ricky and baby Charlie, wakes up at Billy's full of self-pity. After her efforts to get Phil to reconsider fail, Sam runs into drug boss Camillo, who grabs her by the arm. Kat sees what's happening and rushes to get Phil and Billy to help. Faced with his sister getting hurt, Phil caves in and promises to get Camillo his money. 11. Eve has a decision to make. Suki puts the final touches on her plan to leave and writes a goodbye letter to Nish. As Vinny rallies round to get her the cash to tide her over, Suki makes a last-chance plea to Eve to come with her. Stacy advises Eve to look to the future with Tessa, not the past with Suki, but it's clear she's torn. 12. Sam upsets Ricky. Sam finally goes to see Ricky, who is hurt and angry that she's been home several days and has not met Charlie yet. She insists that now her troubles are behind her, she's ready to make him and Charlie her priority. Ricky remains cold with his mum, prompting Sam turns to Stacy to help her convince him. Sam is delighted when she eventually meets baby Charlie and later asks Phil for a place to stay so she can be there for her family. 13. Kat supports Alfie. Alfie goes to have his first hormone injection. He is privately glad when Kat insists on going with him. 14. Mitch plans a surprise for Karen. Mitch organizes a surprise party for Karen in the Vic. He persuades Sharon to attend with Keanu, but will they?
Xin chào các bạn đã quay trở lại OK Soát Spoiler. Vừa rồi các bạn đã theo dõi một sản phẩm của chúng tôi, OK Soát Spoiler, một kênh tin tức chuyên cung cấp cho các bạn những thông tin mới nhất về những bộ phim xà phòng của Vương quốc Anh.